In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and covering the brand new Rise crossover Dance Dance update. I'm also going to be telling you guys about all the new patches, all the new little mini updates that happened along the way up to this update. So without further ado, guys, get some popcorn and let's get on with the video. Okay, so we're approaching the new island that has been added in the most recent update, which is the Dance Dance island. I haven't actually at all watched the anime, so I have no clue what is on it. So my bad if there is any mistakes when it comes to this, but it's called Kendama City. And let's go ahead and have my first overall look at this. Now, it actually looks really cool. And it goes without saying, again, I'm about nearly a day late to the update. My bad, guys. The update keeps happening at bad times for me. And then I keep being at work. So that's my excuse. We're going to go ahead and use this. But still, we're going to cover everything in the update. We have some new NPCs, just to make it a little bit more simple. We're going to unequip all my shadows, go over the new area, and then some of these other new features are kind of insane they've added in. And wow, we realized that shadow first try. Let's get this shadow first try as well, because that would be pretty cool. And then we'll have all the new shadows there to go ahead and show you guys. And I'm pretty sure we already have that one, so we need to go for some of the other shadows. Let's quickly take out you. And then we also have some new codes that we're going to be able to go ahead and show off to you guys that, let's just say, are going to be very useful. So I'm pretty sure we got both of these NPCs. That means there should be one more hiding just in the middle. You, Shrimp. I wonder what his actual name is. So someone tell me down below in the comments. So let's see how cool it is. Also, rate this update so far. This update's now, I know, like 15, 16, 17 hours. Tell me down below what your thoughts currently on the update. Anyway, though, let's keep going through this. And we did manage to rise Shrimp, very unfortunately. My life goal was to get a shrimp, but hey, sometimes in life you can't have what you want. And let's see if we can get this shrimp, and yeah, we can get that shrimp either, which is a little bit unlucky. And then this shrimp, again, we got it first try. So let's go over the new units. Then we're going to go over all the other new stuff. So we have Mantis, which are SS ranks. It's been the best rank to be able to obtain this in. Just, wow, that's a lot. 101 QA for SS rank. That's actually kind of decent, you know. Araya does 109 QA, and then Lomo, which is supposed to be the best one, I'm assuming, in this area, does 117. Just to compare that, 117. Now, I'm not sure all the boosts apply to that, but that's like, as far as SS rank goes, that's relatively high. That's nearly as strong as the Laruda, or yeah, nearly as strong as the Laruda. So that's kind of decent. Is it worth the grind? Probably not. But I know, if you want it for your collection, that is one thing. But anyway, this new update doesn't just have this new area right here, which is the Kendama City, which honestly looks really clean, and it does look really cool. Which, of course, introduces some new NPCs to the game with them 3 down. There'll also be a new boss down here as well. So I don't know, maybe I'll make a separate video on that guy. But there are some other things in this update that are huge. But before I go in and show you that, let's give you guys the new code on the very off chance you haven't already redeemed it. The code's Aliens. Redeem Aliens, and you get to use the code Aliens, which it gives you something. I don't actually know what this code gives you, because it's my first time redeeming it. But it will go ahead and give you some free stuff. So hey, there's nothing to complain about there. Actually, there really is nothing to complain about. I don't think we got anything like crazy from this code. It said the only new thing we had to new was items. And honestly, I'm just going to assume we got some maybe powder dust, maybe some tickets. I don't really know what we got from that code. I don't know. Tell me again down below in the comments. Either way, though, let's go ahead and go over this. Let's go over one of the new things that really stuck out to me when I first loaded into the game, which is the whole entire quest system, which is going to be your speedrun to leveling up in the game. Well, it's going to help you out. It's also going to get you a bunch of tickets and even some powder dust, which is kind of nice there. Some of these you just get from existing. Like, I haven't done this, but apparently I have actually defeated some enemies. Which should be a really easy one to go ahead and done. And playtime as well, that's another one. You also can get weekly quests, which have better rewards. They're just kind of even harder to do. Apparently, other than this one. This one's just really easy. Wait, daily quests, though? Okay, so most of these are really easy to do. Eliminate brutes, care sets, AFK near some brutes a bit. We'll go over the rest of the update. And I'm going to show you, like, we get shit for claiming a quest, which will be kind of nice to do. Also, this guy's kind of chunky and some health. So let's get the rest of our team, and we'll go over the rest of the things in the update. So the whole new quest system, which is basically just a nice way that free-to-play players can get some stuff. Also, we get tons of gems off taking these guys out. Not sure if anybody else noticed that there. And not only the new shadows as well there, but they've actually went ahead and done a massive update to guilds. Now, the guilds update is really big, so not only more players in your guild, hey, can't complain about that. Nice part of the update there. My guild still isn't full, so I know the link should be in the description down below if you want to apply to join it. because the plan is we're just going to fill that up. But anyway, the main thing that you're getting is not only like the whole entire icon redo, which I mean, it looks cool, but that's not the thing we care about. The thing we care about is the weapon boost. You actually be able to now give your weapons a boost. By how much? It's not a massive amount. I think my boost is now what? 46. I may be reading that wrong. Haven't used Roman numerals in a while there. But with a 46 boost going on, and my weapon has went from doing about 41 QA, it says that, and when you click on it, it shows the action man does. So it is 46. We've got an extra 5 QI there. So, hey, can't complain too much about it. Is it really game-changing? No, not really. But it is an extra bit of damage, which, hey, that's kind of nice there to see. Won't complain about having some more damage. There also is now a whole Awakening system, which is kind of crazy to go ahead and say the least there. So double dungeons can trigger the statue fights. Basically, in double dungeon, I believe it's guaranteed. If not, there's a chance of it. You will go ahead and basically have to fight this big statue. It's going to have a crazy amount of HP. I don't have any footage at the moment. Again, I'll probably make a separate video about this, but let's go overall basically what it is. If you're doing a double dungeon, how to know if dungeon's a double dungeon, you don't until you've done it, or let's check the Discord. You can go ahead, do the double dungeon, and then if you manage to beat the big boss, all your shadows are going to level 25 plus levels capacity on, and 15% damage and aura, which that sounds really cool there. We'll definitely have to go ahead and explain that in a different video. You can also, you can suggest quests, actually, the ant arm. Okay, so it's basically trying to say if you guys, like, do certain things, you'll get some really cool rewards, such as an N-Reg Zyru. That's kind of crazy there. They've also went ahead and limited the amount of spawns for the winter raid, which, hey, that's alright, I suppose. And also, we can't go over it, the thing that everybody loves doing, and I know, yes, you're gonna love this, or not. You're probably on the fence a bit. But they've went ahead and added a new weapon, which, yes, means get back to brute grinding, assuming it's actually decent, which I will have to find it. And my brain is not calculating where this thing is, and I think it's gonna be at the start, isn't it? And yep, there's a new weapon shop. Of course, as usual, skip, and the Sacred Maul, which does 258 QI, which by, how many of them can we buy? I can buy 5 of them. We'll buy 5. We'll go ahead and then respawn ourselves, and then we'll go and see how much this merges up to. Can we enchant it? And honestly, what most people are probably wondering, is it any better than a Ruda Dagger? Because honestly, I doubt it is, but we can check. I still think the winter event is going to be meta to grind. But hey, the new boss may be decent as far as the NPCs go. Just going off the fact the other stuff is pretty strong. Equally now, double dungeons are actually super worth doing. You can grind up levels from doing quests. This is again something you should really be looking into, especially the potential of this. Like they said there, if you beat like 1,000 ants, you're going to get like I don't know, an M rank, which sounds really cool if they do end up adding something along those lines. Just say you can't complain about it as well. Also, because I made this video a little bit later than everybody else, by like a day maybe, it also means that all the bugs are fixed. So we go to the little bug fix log. So they fixed levels not giving shadows damage boost after level 100. They fixed the King Dharma city enemies not dropping weapons. They've fixed Tarunum having incorrect health, which I believe is the boss. They fixed quest description showing wrong numbers, and they fixed King Dharma city spawn points. So hey, that's kind of cool there. Again, it's just another thing. They've also buffed the King Dharma world weapons. Shadows, they fixed the cash and gems drop. They fixed the cash and gems drop in XY City as well, and as well in Kendama City. And yeah, they've just fixed some stuff, and also they made floor 35 work properly, which I'm not sure what the floor 35 refers to. Is now in the Inferno Castle. There's now a floor 30 boss, I believe, or maybe it's floor 35 boss. There's a floor 30 boss, I believe, and it is the Monarch, which is really cool there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same one, or it's as the one down here, this Monarch here. Now, I could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure these guys have all been here for like a very lengthy amount of time. So I'm pretty sure it basically gives you a chance of dropping the Monarch, and I believe it actually can be an M-ranked Monarch, which if you don't know, is a bit insane with damage, but that is crazy high damage there. But anyway, we're here for one reason, and that's to go to the enchant area. Let's go to the upgrader. I don't think it's going to be that strong, but hey, we got to try, got to test it. Sacred weapon thingy-mabob, I'm only able to get like one of them up, so we'll show you guys just how strong it becomes. So at the normal, what's this one equivalent to? So we go ahead and compare like a D rank with, I believe, attack 721 QI. But if we get a D rank of the new weapon, which I want, it should be there. It does 1.91 QI, so we don't have to roll to get some decent with sharpness 3. Then not quite what we're after. Sharpness 5, sharpness 3, sharpness 7, which is close. But we need sharpness 8 to go ahead and test this out properly. And we got sharpness 7 again. Well, if we just look off that, it would know sharpness by about another, what, 1.4 QI on there. So even with sharpness, it is nowhere near as strong as the other weapon in the game, which is the Ruder Dagger. Now, it is possible if you give this an SS, it will be stronger probably than like a B, A rank Ruder Dagger. But the Ruder Dagger, getting one of these up at high rarity is definitely be worth the time more. At least actually there's a chance to drop some other stuff. I suppose you're AFKing, it kind of hurts AFK for, but honestly, I would still focus on the Ruder Dagger, as this just doesn't stand out enough to me. There'll also be like a new weapon you go ahead and get, of course, be in the dungeon if a dungeon spawns in a new area. But either way there, hey, it's a decent update. Again, I do apologize being late to covering it. I will try, I don't know, to like be a little bit earlier next time. But anyway, guys, thank you a ton for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll try and go ahead and make some more videos to cover some of the more like niche things in this update, or go ahead and go into some things in depth, because I know people like that. So thank you a ton for watching today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.